Hello, wrestling fans, VHS fans, and welcome to NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN plus VHS.
The following segment has been brought to you by NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN plus VHS.
Wrestling fans, VHS fans, in this segment today, we're going to talk about Forbidden Door, an AEW wrestling pay-per-view coming June the 30th, live on pay-per-view. Like I said, it's Forbidden Door presented by AEW All Elite Wrestling. Here is my predictions and the matches that's going to go down in no particular order. First off, we have TNT Championship match and a ladder stipulation. The belt's going to be hanging plumb on the ladder. Way up there, you got to climb the ladder to get them. It involves Daniel Garcia, Mark Briscoe, Leo Rush. Is it Leo Rush? I pronounced his name correctly. Jack Perry and Takeshita. I can't pronounce that name. He's with the Don Callis family. And Jack Perry's also with that involvement with Elite. I'm going with Jack Perry. Jack Perry's going to climb that ladder and he's going to win the TNT Championship with the help of the Elite. But it's also got a mysterious partner that we don't know what's going on. There is another guy, wrestler involved in this, and we don't know exactly who's going to be until this upcoming pay-per-view. We haven't announced that exactly yet. I don't think. I haven't caught up with Dynamite or the other shows yet from AEW. I've got them on my DVR. I ain't watched them yet. I don't know who's involved. There is a mystery guy. He may be already involved in it. He may be already announced it. I'm not sure. But right now, I don't know. So, I ain't watched the shows yet. Anyway, I'm going to say Jack Perry for the win on this TNT Championship ladder match. Next up, we have an Owen Hart tournament men's quarterfinal championship match. It's Bryan Danielson versus Kanakashi. And I'm going with Bryan Danielson for the win. Bryan Danielson is going to win this Owen Hart quarterfinals tournament. Bryan Danielson. Next up, wrestling fans, we have a grudge match here from Orange Cassidy and Zack Sabre Jr. Now, I'm not a fan of Zack. I do not know his qualifications, so to speak. I'm not watching him wrestle. I don't know. But I am a fan of Orange Cassidy, and I'm going with Orange Cassidy for the win here. Orange Cassidy is going to come victory in Forbidden Door. Next up, we have a women's title versus women's title match here. It's title versus title in this bout. It's Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vendora. Now, Stephanie Vendora, I ain't sure what title she holds. It may be the IGPT title. It may be the ROH women's title. I'm not sure. I'm not qualified, and I'm not following that real good on that. But I do know Mercedes Moné, it has the TBS title, and that title will be up for grabs as well. But I'm going to say Mercedes Moné is going to come victory, and she's going to have both titles by the time she leaves Forbidden Door. Next up, we have the women's AEW World Championship match. And it is Toni Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correct. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But it is Toni Storm with the AEW Championship. She has the title against Mina. And I'm going with Mina. Mina is going to beat Toni Storm and win her title. She's going to be the AEW champion after Forbidden Door. Mina. Next up, we have the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, which is Jon Moxley, versus Takeshita Naito. I'm not pronouncing these names correctly. I'm so sorry. I am not familiar with a lot of these wrestlers that's come from Japan or whatnot. I don't follow Japan wrestling, so I'm bad for that. Pardon me for that. But anyway, it's Jon Moxley with the AEW title, and he's going to keep his AEW title. He's going to keep his IWGP championship. He's going to retain the title after Forbidden Door. Jon Moxley. And last but not least, the main event, I'm saying, it is Swerve Strickland with the AEW World Champion versus Will Ospreay. Now, this is going to be a weird one because neither one of these should lose. Swerve Strickland shouldn't lose his title, and Will Ospreay shouldn't lose to for Strickland. Because these are two guys that's Tony Khan is hard or whatnot. And they're need to be built up still yet. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm going to say there's an interference by somebody. It's got to be an interference by somebody. It's got to be a draw. These two cannot win over each other. That's my prediction. But they probably will. I say Swerve Strickland will beat Will Ospreay. According to Tony Khan's booking, I'd say that's what's going to happen. But I hope not. I hope that these two will come into a draw of some sort. And somebody else will get involved, and it'll be another pay-per-view like a 3-way or a 4-way. But I'm saying Swerve Strickland probably will go out as the winner here. That's my predictions. That wraps this segment up from NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.
This segment was brought to you by NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.